All right, welcome to the last episode of the U set. This is gonna be the last two CP sets, just the last half of each one. So, the first case is when it's the first two cases when there's one bar on the side. So there's four of these cases in total. So, for the first one, there's a bar on the left, and it's this CP, these two opposites. And there is a way to recognize this. What you can do is you can see this bar right here, and then you don't need CP. You just see this bar and that bar, and the other one where it has this bar will not have that bar right there. But I prefer to do CP. So anyway, it's sort of like a G-perm, the algorithm. So for this one, it goes like R U R prime, Y prime, R prime U prime, R2 Y U, R prime U, R prime U prime, R Y U prime, R prime. So it flows really nicely. Not many ways I can help memorize it. Just it flows really nice. So once you get it in your muscle memory, it'll flow well. So here, CP, these two are the same, and the bar is on the right. And also you could notice that, and you don't need to worry about CP in that case. So this one's also like a G perm, just starts F prime U prime F, R U R2 U Y U prime R U R U R prime Y U R. And yeah, that one flows nicely too. All right, so sorry. So the next two cases are similar. So the first one, so it has the bar on the left, and so at this time when it's the same corners here, it has the bar on the left. You can also see there's no bars here, and also these two are opposite. So either way, you can recognize it. How the algorithm goes: R U prime R U D R prime U. So now it's like two gen stuff. R prime U R U2 R prime U R D prime R prime U R prime. And again, these flow pretty well. They're not very easy to explain. Basically, you did some stuff, and then you did a U and a D, and then you did some 2-gen, and then undid some U and D stuff. It's sort of hard to explain. Hopefully you'll understand that. So now we have these two opposite and the bar here. Again, you hold it like this. This is just doing the same thing from the back. So R prime U R U prime D prime. Now you do 2-gen stuff. So R U prime R prime U2, R U prime R prime, D, R U prime R. Okay, now we have the cases that have no blocks. So there's going to be 6 of these. So the first two are, so the first 4 actually is when there's one on the front. There's going to be an opposite corner and edge and nothing else on this 2x3 block, and you're gonna hold it for here for both of them. And the first case is when these two corners are matching and these two are opposite. I'm not gonna tell you how to do it without CP. I'm sure there is a pretty good way, but I just find there's no reason. So these two are opposite and these two are the same and nothing else. So it goes R U prime R prime U R U R prime U2. So now you get this thing. So this is similar to an alg that I showed pretty early on. Anyway, it goes like R prime D prime. So it's like taking the corner out. R U R prime, put that edge there, D, and then insert R2 U R prime. This one is when these two are opposite and these two are opposite, so it's just the same case from the back. R prime U R U prime, R prime U prime R U2. Same thing, take the corner out, R D, R prime U prime R D prime, R2 U prime R. Alright, so now the other cases. that wrong. Okay, so now we have the cases where these two are opposite, so it'll be these two are opposite and these two are the same, and these two are opposite, or these two are opposite and these two are the same, and then these two are opposite and these two are opposite. So when these two are the same, okay, so it goes like r prime, or r u2 r d, r prime u2 r d prime. So that's just like an OLCP, a COL, r u2 r d, r prime u2 r d prime, and then cancel into antecedent. So r prime u2 r u prime r u prime r prime u prime. Sorry, it's sort of hard to think about these when I don't like to just recognize them and do them. I don't know, it's sort of weird. So now we have these two are opposite, and for this one, and these two are opposite. So for this one, it goes from the back. So r prime u2 r prime d prime, r u2 r prime d, and then cancel into back antecedent. R u2 r u r prime u r u. All right. So now we have. I'll just do that. There. So now it's the case where there's a 2x1 block of an H perm and nothing else. So for this you don't need to recognize CP. So you put it in the back, and if the 2x1 thing is up here, what you do, I actually do recognize CP, so what I do is I just see that the 2x1 thing is up here, and then what you do is the alg is r prime u2 r2 d, r prime u2 r d prime, r prime r2 u r, and then insert the pair u2 r prime u2 r u prime. And for this one, so when the 2x1 H perm thing is in the back, you do r prime u2, or, and also this CP, these two are opposite CP, sorry. R prime u prime r u, r prime u r u2, f r prime u r u prime f prime, r prime u2 r u prime. Alright, and for the last CP, okay, so now you have a 2x1 H perm thing, but then you also have an opposite block on the other side. So when these two are the same, okay, so you do r u r prime u2, and then now you do, it's like a bunch of f2s, so it goes f2 r u2 r prime u2 r prime f2 r2 u r prime. And for this one, you do from the back, so these two are opposite, and then there's the 2x1 H perm and the opposite block. R prime u prime r u2 b2 r prime u2 r u2 r prime b2 r2 u prime r. Okay, so I messed a lot of these algorithms up. This was a very hard set for me to learn, and the algorithms are really weird. So yeah, hopefully this won't discourage you, and I'll be starting T-set next week, unless you want me to do something else like ZBLL training U-set or something. Just say that in the comments. If not, I'll start T-set next week, and I promise the algs will be a lot nicer than they were in this video.